Welcome to McBain Grand Trip, joined here by Landon Isinga.
Hello, everyone.
Two undefeated teams going to walk in here tonight. One going to leave with a loss. It's the Evart Wildcats coming in. Excuse me if I say Bobcats at least once during this broadcast. The over-under is 1.5. I'll probably say Bobcats. I'm really used to Houghton Lake, which the Ramblers faced to start their season, at least for the boys. But anyhow, both these teams coming in 5-0. This game originally scheduled for 7 tonight, but unfortunately the boys' game got canceled last night. We're going to get set here in about 40 seconds. Add some extra time for both teams to be ready. Common opponent between these two teams would be the Manton Rangers. Both teams taking that win by over 10 points.
Wowzers.
So should have a pretty good game here tonight, setting up for the boys' game after. I believe the boys' team is 2-3, while McBain is 4-1 or 5-1. I'd have to look at my notes.
I think it's 5-1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to do the national anthem, so we will see you after that. All right, just about all set here in McBain. Sorry, my voice got a little loud there. Cole Engelwright messed up on the settings. He doesn't do that often.
Rookie mistake, Cole. Rookie mistake.
He'll recover. All right, set for tip-off. Should be, okay, excuse me. It's going to be Michaela Van Pullen. She's going to match up on the tip-off against number 5, Quincy Gray. So the junior against the sophomore. McBain going to get it easily. Peyton Grant fires a quick 3, no go. Evart finds the rebound. That is Gray. Kyra Gray, and whistle blows. Foul on the floor. What? I'm just having a little bit of confusion with our scoreboard.
Technical issues with the scoreboard.
Kyra Gray gets the call, goes over to Quincy Gray. She'll move right. Goes to Bell. Bell matched up against Roosevelt, coming in. Floats this one up and puts it through off the glass.
The Wildcats with an early statement in this game.
Ball goes to Jane Cucci. Quickly on the outside, Peyton Grant, now Michaela Blood. She'll take it, kick it out. Grant working a move, finds 3 defenders, loses the ball, picked up. Now the ball is still loose. 3 players on it, 1 Rambler, 2 Wildcats.
There's the first one.
Not a great start.
Cole, keep track of that. How many times he says Bobcats? 1.
Quincy Gray taking this one out. Goes over to Teat. She'll drive in. Fall, that's going to be no foul. No foul. Ball rolls out of bounds. Jane Cucci going to pass this one in. Here in this first quarter, of course, it's brought to you by L&J's Meat Markets.
It fuels the Rambler Review crew.
It does. They fix the foul. Michaela Van Polen underneath. Can't finish the job. Quincy Gray with it now. She'll come in, find 2 defenders, try to shoot it up. Too many hands. Somehow recovers. Now Teat drives in, kick out. Gray, the corner 3, no go. Cucci trying to chase the rebound. It's out of her hands, picked up by Elder. Now Blood gets the steal. Blood kicks it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt coming down, gonna back it out, Grant. Cucci fires the contested 3, no problem.
Well, Sink McBain's first points of the night.
Kyra Gray takes this one out with 6 minutes to go. Ball goes to Teat. Looking for something, she'll drive in. Now try to kick it under. She finds her teammate, and 2 points for Kyra Gray. Good awareness by the senior for the pass. Jane Cucci taking this one out. Goes to Van Polen. Ramblers looking for something underneath. Haven't been able to finish. Still have that 1-3 that's keeping them in it. Keeping it at 1 score. Blood. Now Van Polen underneath. Blood in the paint. Fires this one up. No good. Roosevelt looking for the rebound. Bell finds it. Jump ball. Jump ball favors McBain. Roosevelt will pass this one in. Goes to Blood. Back to Roosevelt. Finds 3 defenders, shoots it anyway, no go. Van Polen with the rebound, tries to fire one up, draws a foul. Couple of free throws for the Ramblers, Michaela Van Polen. Opportunity to tie it up and take the lead here early in the first quarter. First one misses. Second free throw, no good. Bell grabs it off the glass, goes over to Gray. Kyra Gray over to Quincy Gray. She'll drive in. Now go out, Elder. Bell with a 3, no good. The rebound underneath by Teat, no good. Elder finishes the job.
Tough fight under there by the Wildcats to finish off that drive.
Ramblers couldn't find the defensive rebound. They paid for it in 2 points. Jane Cucci driving in, loses the ball underneath the Roosevelt. And that,
We'll call that a pass.
worked out well for the Ramblers. Kyra Gray takes it out. Goes over to Bell. Now Elder drives in, kick out. Gray, the three is money.
The Wildcats keeping their keeping their lead.
Cucci goes to Roosevelt. Finds Van Polen with a lane. Trouble to keep it in her hands. It goes out of bounds. Ashlyn Hoytinga into the game for the Ramblers, as well as Adeline Ridgway. Kyra Gray going to take this one out. 4 minutes to go, working with a 4-point lead. Tries to get it to Bell. She loses it out of bounds. Good break for the Ramblers here. Down 2 scores. Peyton Grant going to take this one out. Goes over to Cucci. Now Hoytinga, Bell overcommitted, goes to Grant in the corner. She'll move weight. Now the lane in the mid-range goes through.
What a drive by Grant there.
Now Gray working to dribble. Over to Bell. Foul gets called on Roosevelt. Wildcats keep it. Kyra Gray over to Teat. She'll drive in the paint. Now the kick out. The three is good. Wildcats are firing that three ball, and they're knocking it down efficiently. And that pass way downtown goes out of bounds.
We'll keep it in the Wildcats' possession.
Annika Hoytinga in the game, switches with Roosevelt. Kyra Gray taking this one out. Goes over to Smith. Smith to Teat. She'll drive in, give it out. Smith, trouble with it. Now she'll drive. Another kick out to the corner. Smith drives in. The floater is up and out. That one goes out of bounds off the hands of a Rambler.
That was like a cliffhanger right there.
Wildcats going to keep possession of this one. Gray passes, floats it up to Teat. She's losing it, in trouble. Hoytinga falls on it. It'll be a jump ball. I think the Wildcats will keep it here. Gray gonna pass this one in. Goes over to Quincy Gray. Now Elder. Elder drives in, kicks out. .2:14 to go here in the first quarter. That one's slapped out of bounds by Peyton Grant. Bobcats have had a long possession. Quincy Gray on the outside, switches hands, kicks out. The three, finally, one didn't go through for the Wildcats, but they get the rebound. Smith. Smith with a lane, she'll float one. No shot. And that one's going out of bounds off of the sophomore Kelly Smith, out of bounds. McBain struggling defensively, especially on rebounds so far. You see the Wildcats drive in and then kick out for 3, and they haven't missed much on that one. Van Polen back into the game. Gives it to Annika Oidinga. Now the other one. Ridgway. Now Van Polen. Ramblers haven't found much outside. Or inside, excuse me. Oidinga to Grant. She'll drive in, try to Euro step, float this one, and knock it down. I think the foul,
Impressive finish.
Great shot, but whistle blew while she was on the ground. Score won't count.
Doesn't count.
Grant passes one underneath. Oidinga finishes the job. Back to a one-score game. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Over to Quincy Gray. She'll come in. 2 defenders. And a foul. Foul is in the air. The sophomore will get a couple free throws.
Sub will come in for the Wildcats. Mason throws it in.
Hank.
Yeah, shout out Hank Schemmel. Oidinga loses this one. She'll chase it down. Getting pressed up by the Wildcats now. Peyton Grant over to Van Polen. Under a minute to go. Underneath, Ridgway. And called for the travel. Gray passes this one in to Quincy Gray. Back to Kyra. Over to Teat. Ball gets poked out.
The ball will stay with the Wildcats.
Quincy Gray gonna pass this one in. Goes underneath, back to Gray. She'll drive in from the corner, Euro step, shoot this one, no go. Van Polen finds the rebound, 30 seconds to go in the first. She'll bring it down, float it up. Oidinga finishes, and one. What a pass by Van Polen, going up top, finds the tall Oidinga twin for the and one.
Definitely something McBain needed here.
Looking to make it a one-point game once again. McBain still chasing the lead they had for about 20 seconds. Knocks down the free throw. 23 seconds to go. Wildcats taking it out. Kyra Gray looking for Teat. Can't find her. Stolen by Oidinga. Oidinga coming down. Steps up and finds 2.
Comes up big.
A sudden change of the tides. Ramblers with the lead. Kyra Gray, 5 seconds to work with, drives in, kicks out. Quincy Gray now floats one. That one's going nowhere. Grant heaves one.
No good.
Finds a lot of air. But that's going to do it for our first quarter. Wildcats were in control for a good minute or two there, but Ramblers up 14-13. We'll see you after the break.
The Daniela Bell Group is a talented set of individuals who provide a smooth transition into your new home. My team is here to help you find your next home or to list your current home. Our job is to protect you from the dangers homeowners and sellers face through transactions and make sure you find the perfect home while staying on budget. We believe that everyone deserves a home. We put equal time into finding homes for those who are just starting out and for those who are buying their second vacation home. We're here to help you with all things real estate.
Welcome back here in McBain, looking at the JV boys basketball game. Same scores earlier.
Wow.
We got about 25 seconds in this break between quarters. What do you think about this game so far?
I mean, it's been pretty interesting. We got to see a lot of fight out of the Wildcats, which has been their main contributor to all the points they've made.
Yeah, lots of threes coming from the Wildcats. Obviously, McBain got to work on some rebounding here. Other than that, though, if they play another 3 quarters like that, should be able to close this one out. Especially if they can find some more rebounds here. They'll start the second quarter with the ball. Ridgway going to pass this one in to Grant. Back to Ridgway. Now Roosevelt. Holding out to Van Polen, to Roosevelt. Ashlyn Hoydinga, once again, nothing but net.
She's been the person to look out for so far.
9 points in the night. Kyra Gray over to Teat. She comes in, tries to fire one off, and a whistle.
Well, that's a sigh of relief for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Ashlyn Hoydinga nearly found another steal. Kyra Gray trying to get it to Teat. Speaking of steals for Hoydinga, she's got herself a fast break, just has to lay this one up.
And she does. For the 11 on the night.
Kyra Gray way underneath. Elder has to keep it in bounds. She can't.
McBain continue to be just disruptive enough.
Ridgway passing this one in, finds Grant. Roosevelt, Hoydinga. Once again, Hoydinga in the paint, shoots another one and finds the basket. She hasn't missed in quite some time.
Careful, you might jinx her.
Look what you did. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Goes over to Bell. Bell spins into the paint, fires this one up, no good. Foul gets called. Coach Tim O'Malley wasn't really happy with that one. They'll say it was in the air, so Nia Bell gets a couple free throws. Coach O'Malley gave that water thing, the water cooler.
Good old kick.
Good work. First free throw is good. First points of the quarter for the Wildcats. Second try for the senior. This one bounces out. Hoydinga gets the rebound. She'll bring it down. Tried to no-look pass to Cucci. Kyra Gray was right there for the steal. This one rolls out. Whistle blows. Jump ball. Wildcat ball. Ashlyn Hoydinga goes to sit down, switches with her sister. Kyra Gray gonna pass this one in. Goes to Elder, floats this one off the glass for 2. Peyton Grant stops, gives it to Cucci. Grant near that McBain logo, gives it up back to Cucci. Now Roosevelt, Hoydinga. Roosevelt trying to get it to Hoydinga, it's knocked out of bounds. Peyton Grant going to pass this one back in for the inbound. Goes way out to Ridgway. Grant fires a 3, knocks it down. Defender in her face, no problem. Kyra Gray goes to Bell. Bell comes in, the sky hook. No go. Rebounded by Cucci. Grant over to Ridgway. Ridgway stops. Now Grant, another three is money.
Fire tonight.
Timeout gets called here in the second quarter. Ramblers on a run, 26-16.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Deer season is here, and we're ready for you.
Evil's Deer Processing, $139 a deer. You'll get your own deer back.
We also make venison summer sausage, snack sticks, and jerky.
Get a deer, bring it here to Evil's in Falmouth and Reed City.
We're back.
Welcome back. Grant Tripp joined by Landon Isinga in this girls basketball game. As I said before, both teams 5-0. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. 5:21 to go in the second quarter. Before the break, Peyton Grant hit 2 straight threes. Evart had to call the timeout, stop the heat check. Bell with this one. Tries to get it over to her teammate, stolen by Cucci. Ramblers defense firing. This one goes to Roosevelt. She shoots it up. Puts it through for 2. Gray taking this one. Coming in underneath. Elder, the kick out. Quincy Gray. Moves left. Now Teat. Fakes the 3. Backs up. Now goes to Bell. Bell moving right with the lane. Shoots this one up. Finds 2. Back to a 10-point game. Ashlyn Hoytinga goes over to Annika Hoytinga. She'll drive in underneath. Roosevelt in the paint. Fires this one. No go. Rebounded by Teat. Goes to Bell. Bell looking for something. Finds Kyra Gray. Now Elder. Once again, Bell moving right. Ball's tipped out. Hoytinga falls on it. Goes over to Annika Hoytinga. Just another steal for the sophomore. Foul gets called on the ground. Somebody knocked over Nia Bell. Never mind, the foul was on Teat. Substitutions. Addie Ridgway and Michaela Blood. .340 to go in this first half. Cucci goes over to Grant. Step back, long 3. No good. Out of bounds. Quincy Gray passing this one in. Kyra Gray underneath to Elder. That one's blocked and stolen by Cucci. Just snatched out of the hands. Gets it to Ridgway. Grant underneath. Blood way down there. Shoots this one up. Ooh, bounces off. Hoytinga with the rebound and the finish. Ashlyn Hoytinga with half of the Ramblers' points in this first half.
That's crazy.
Quincy Gray, long 3. No good. Heinisch finds the rebound. Foul gets called on Cucci. Kyra Gray with it. Goes over to Elder. Gets the pick from her teammate. Goes over to Quincy Gray. She'll drive in. Kick out. Teed. Teed trouble with the ball. Recovers. Once again, Elder. She'll come in. Stop for the mid-range. No go. Rebounded by Grant. Goes over to Coochie. Ridgeway open from the corner. No good. Hoyninga finds the rebound. Grant drives in. Tries to go underneath or back to Coochie. Goes through her legs. She'll fire a three. Bounces off the rim. Hoyninga, no good. Ball gets swatted. Ends up in the hands of Quincy Gray. Jump ball. No, a foul called on Ridgeway. Timeout called, Bobcats. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, we have something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Hello. Hello. Back here in McBain.
We're back.
So back.
So good to be back.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And thank you, everyone, for listening, too, right now.
Yeah. All right. We're doing too much now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bell takes this one out. She'll drive in. Ball's knocked out by Ridgeway, picked up by Coochie. She'll chase it down. Goes up top. Blood underneath. Can't finish the job. Hoyninga finds the rebound. Gets hit in the face. Goes out to Ridgeway. Ridgeway for three. No good. Hoyninga with another rebound underneath. Shot up and through.
She's just doing it all now.
Quincy Gray taking this one out. Goes over to Heinisch. Back to Gray. Now Teet. She'll take it herself. Now pass underneath Quincy Gray into the paint. Blocked by Grant. Gets the rebound though. Shot up no good.
Recovered by Grant.
Grant weaving through. Trouble with the ball. Chases it back. Goes over to Coochie. Ridgeway back to Coochie. Open for three. Can't find it. A little too far. That one's rolling out of bounds. Off the hands of Bell. Annika Hoyninga coming back into the game, as well as Kyra Gray. Also Adria Roosevelt with the late substitution. Grant gonna pass this one in. Goes out to Annika Hoyninga. Now Coochie to Ashlyn Hoyninga. Kicks out wide open. Peyton Grant, the three. Another one. Add it to her total, make it double digits. 11 points on the night for the senior. Gray with 30 seconds to go. Fires a three. Can't go. Rebounded by Coochie. Ramblers coming down with speed. Roosevelt underneath the basket. Shoots this one up. No go. She gets a rebound. Shoots this one up.
And gets to go to the line. We're getting a replay here. Never mind. I lied.
Cole Engelwright hitting the wrong buttons.
It's okay, Cole. We forgive you for it now. Just don't do it again.
This is what happens in your old age. Couple of free throws for Roosevelt. First one goes through. Looking to make it a 19-point lead with this second try. She'll get this one to go. 15 seconds to go. Wildcats gonna work with it. Quincy Gray takes this one out. She'll drive in. Looking for Bell. Can't find her. In trouble. Keeps stepping
She's
around.
trapped.
Got nowhere to go, and finally the
That
whistle
excited the
blows.
crowd.
Ramblers get the ball with 1.1 seconds to go.
What do you think they're going to do?
Wildcats going to press up so they can't roll it on the ground. Ball goes to Hoydinga, the heave. Gets about to the free throw line. That's going to do it for our first half here in McBain. Your score 37-18. We'll see you after the halftime break.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
I'm really hungry and I could really go for a pizza right now. I would love some crazy bread. We should get the big box deal.
What's the big box deal?
The big box deal is a pizza with 2 toppings, a small square crazy bread with 6 cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon sticks? That sounds so good, but I really don't want to wait that long.
Well, we'll just order online.
How do we do that?
By using the Clove Wrap, and it'll be ready when we get there.
Once you open the Clove Wrap, it'll bring you to a variety of stores when you pick on Kelly's LLC. This will bring you to a variety of food options, but we are going to get the big box deal with the order again icon. Once you order, you are in to pick your pay type, leave a tip, pick what time and how you want to pick up your order.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Hello, Rambler fans, and welcome to the halftime show. Great matchup today as we have the Evart Wildcats and the McBain Ramblers. Don't know if you realize this stat or not, but in the last 2 years, McBain is 1-5 against these Wildcats. Hoping to change things a little bit today, and boy, did they come out looking pretty strong there.
They did. In fact, we had to come from behind in the first quarter. We were down early, but were able to take a 14-13 lead at the end of the first quarter. So Evart came out pretty strong. Quincy Gray, the sophomore, hit 2 threes on us and hit a free throw. So Quincy Gray, the sophomore, Kyra's little sister, has 7 points right now. Kyra Gray, the stud, the person you gotta stop. Her and Hiller will probably be like co-MVPs of the conference. She's got 2 points.
Well, that's interesting about co-MVPs because let's break down that first half a little bit before we get a little bit deeper into the statistics. But here's what I noticed. McBain was down 13-7. And then they went on a 13-0 run. I'm sorry. Ashlyn Hoydinga went on a 13-0 run, put the team on her own back, and she put McBain and willed them to a first quarter lead and then kept on pushing that thing until they were up 20 14 before Everett was finally able to knock down a free throw. What do we get for other exciting things that have happened out there?
So just finishing up on the Evart side, Nia Bell, very good athlete, good long jumper, track person. She has 5 points, hit a free throw in there. Quincy Gray with 7, Kyra Gray with 2. Kiera Elder, the shortest girl on the court, actually has quite a few rebounds for Evart. She's got 4 points. For McBain, you talked about Ashlyn Hoydinga. Didn't start. There was a few, like, over break you practiced, a couple kids went on a trip. The kids that were there deserved to start. So there was a few rotation issues. Maybe you noticed that. But once Ashlyn got in the game, she was a hustler. She knocked the ball away from Maddie Teed, who kind of single-handedly beat us last year in the districts.
Yep.
With having a very good supporting role game behind Kyra. She knocked the ball away from her 3 times and just kind of frustrated her. That's what Ashlyn Hoydinga's doing. Along with the 17 points, she's got 2 rebounds, 3 steals. Michaela Van Polen, rebound and assist. Jane Cucci hit a 3, but she's got 3 assists and a block and a
That
rebound.
was a great straight-up block underneath the basket, both arms up, got the ball, looked fantastic.
Adria Roosevelt. I got to be honest with Adria. I'll be tough on her a little bit. She struggled hitting some layups the last few games. She made the most mission impossible layup tonight on a great cross-court pass, I think by Jane Cucci or one of the other ones, if not. And she's moving this way, jiving this way, out of control. Banks it off the glass and in. I'm like, wow, that was a great layup for Adria. She's got 6 points, 2 layups, and 2 free throws. Peyton Grant, 3 3-pointers already with another drive to the hoop, which I'd like to see more out of her, taking it to the hole because she's such a great ball handler. She has 11 points right now. But check this out. Adeline Ridgway assist. Annika Hoydinga assist. Peyton Grant an assist. Adria Roosevelt 2 assists. Jane Cucci 3 assists. Michaela Van Polen an assist. So these are team points that are happening. And I didn't write down assists for the Wildcats, but they're just trying to take in themselves. 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-3 types of things. Assists are going to help you beat the other teams all the time.
Yeah, one thing I just thought about when I was watching that is just the unselfish play. They weren't playing for their own shot. They weren't playing for their own points. They were pushing the ball, forcing the action, and willing to distribute and taking appropriate 3-pointers when they were open. McBain has a lot of spot-up shooters. I would say they have 4 spot-up shooters that can hit it down from 3-point consistently. And then they got the height to hustle the boards.
The height, I think, is killing Everett right now, even though, like, Kiera Elder got a couple rebounds and she's short. But early on, it looked like we were a little hesitant, and I'm just going to say this. It looked like we wanted, let's get it to Peyton, she's going to shoot. And then as the game went on, a couple steals, once we settled in, got on those runs, you see people starting to settle down, get their confidence. And that confidence, hey, I'm going to shoot it. But if I miss, one of our tall girls is probably going to get a rebound anyway, so why not? This is just as good as a pass. So we were playing very tentative early, and we are just playing aggressive now.
Well, on the back of a 23-4 second quarter, McBain is up 37-18. We got second half action coming right up. You don't want to miss this, as this is a clash from the Highland Conference top teams. There's 4 top teams in the top tier. Manton, Roscommon, Evart, and McBain. McBain has already gotten past Manton. They were hoping to get past Evart and then continue on this run. So,
just real quickly, Evart played Monday night. Kyra Gray had 27, 29 points, really carrying the team. A couple other kids stepped up big late, but Evart made their run in the second half. So,
well, you know what? When you have as many offensive weapons as the Wildcats have, they are never too far behind that they can't make a run. All you have to do is get a little bit cold, and that happens to everybody.
Now, Gary, you and I, we play morning basketball every now and then, and we like to play in the middle school gym because that high school gym is big and it's long. Evart is subbing some, but their studs are playing a majority, and they are bent over at their hips trying to catch their breath. And I tell you what, some of them are winded right now. So we'll see what the second half brings. Can Coach Gray get some more subbing to keep his kids fresh, or is McBain going to keep rotating in and keeping them fresh? So in shapeness, healthiness, willingness to run, that's what this game's going to come down to.
All right, so we're going to throw it back to Grant and Landon for second half action. McBain is up 37-18.
We're back in McBain. Cole Engelwright messed up again.
Yippee!
Ramblers starting the third quarter with the ball with a huge lead, too. Adria Roosevelt over to Blood. 19 points. 19-point lead to work with coming into the half. Van Polen trying to get it to Roosevelt, stolen by Teat. Goes over to Kyra Gray. Moving left, back to Teat. Teat coming in, kicks out. Kyra Gray, the three, into the hands of Cucci. Wildcats pressing heavy. Peyton Grant over to Van Polen. Van Polen quite open, tries to get it to Roosevelt underneath the basket. The reverse layup doesn't go. Or not the reverse, but Quincy Gray comes in, floats one through.
Take the first points of the half.
Peyton Grant takes this one out. Goes over to Cucci. Now Van Polen out to Roosevelt. Back to Cucci. Cucci fires the three. No good. Blood finds the rebound. Goes over to Grant. Grant, the quick fire. No good. Tipped up. Rebounded by Teat. Now Grant finds a wide open Roosevelt for two. Ramblers with a response. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Finds Elder underneath, wide open. Peyton Grant over to Van Polen. Van Polen to Roosevelt, now Blood. Now Roosevelt, Van Polen, Grant. Back to Roosevelt, driving in, floats one, through the contact, finds two. Kyra Gray, once again, taking another one out. Ramblers still up by 19. Teat. She'll drive in. Weave through, shoot one up. Back and forth. Both Hoytinga twins getting ready to check back into this game. Peyton Grant way over to Blood. Now Van Polen goes low to Roosevelt. Lots of hands. Jump ball will be called. Hoytinga twins back into the game. Kyra Gray taking this one out. Goes in. Quincy Gray back to Kyra Gray. She'll shoot this one up. No good. Foul called. Foul's on Cucci. Couple of free throws for Kyra Gray. First one goes through. Second try for Gray. This one's good as well. Peyton Grant over to Ridgeway. Now Annika Hoytinga, Ashlyn Hoytinga. Back to Van Polen. Ridgeway, stutter step, goes in, Van Polen open and one. Looking to tack on the extra point, will do so. 44-26. I think there's an issue with the scoreboard. Oh, it's sub. All right, just so many confusing things that I'm not that bright enough to understand. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Goes over to Cataldo into the game for the first time, trying to get it to Bell. Hits her in the shin, has to chase it down to half court. Foul gets, the backcourt violation? Over and back. Ridgway gonna pass this one in. She'll get it back. Now Annika Hoydinga. To Ashlyn Hoydinga, whistle blows. Foul on Van Polen. Quincy Gray passes this one in. Kyra Gray over to Teat. She finds a lane, now kicks out.
What a snag in the corner, though.
Now Elder, the mid-range, way high. Ashlyn Hoydinga gets the rebound. Now Ridgway. Gets the block from Annika Hoydinga. Goes back to Grant. Grant comes in, backs off. Over to Ridgway. Now Hoydinga to Roosevelt. To Ridgway. Looking for Ashlyn Hoydinga in the paint. Stolen by Gray.
Ooh. Pretty good spin move there.
Kyra Gray over to Teat. Wide open for three. No good. Peyton Grant gets the rebound. Gets a lot of hands from some Wildcats. Timeout called McBain. 3:16 in the third quarter. Your score 44-26. We'll see you after the break.
McBain Hardware has been serving the McBain community for over 60 years. They have an expansive collection of Milwaukee tools and products. As my brother likes to say, if they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. Come down to see Tyler, Ron, or Trevor at McBain Hardware on 118th North Rowland Street, McBain, Michigan, for all your everyday hardware needs.
We're back.
We are here in McBain, 44-26. The 5-0 Ramblers in control of this game against the 5-0 Wildcats. In this third quarter, brought to you by L&J's Meat Markets that fuels the Rambler Review crew. Ramblers with the ball. Peyton Grant to Annika Hoydinga in the corner. Fakes the shot. Now Roosevelt just underneath, can't find it. Kyra Gray snags the rebound. Slows things down, goes to Quincy Gray. Moving to the free throw line, backing up. Now she'll drive, that's travel. Whistle blows, Ramblers get the ball. Peyton Grant over to Ashlyn Hoydinga. Now Ridgway. Back to Grant. Ashlyn Hoydinga. Now Grant. 2:30 to go in the third. That one is stolen by Kyra Gray. With a quick move, the fast break tries to shoot this one up.
That's something she's been keen on. She's stolen a lot of basketball so far this game, or this quarter, I guess.
Whistle blows. That one's going to be in the air. Foul going to be on Annika Hoydinga. Couple of free throws now for the senior. Looking to cut it to a 16-point game here with the second free throw. Jane Cucci back into the game. Finds the second free throw. Jane Cucci with it. In trouble, goes to Hoytinga. Now Roosevelt in the paint. Off the glass, finds two. Quincy Gray takes it out. Her team down 18, has to be efficient. Trouble with the ball, now finds a lane. Floats up the shot, can't find the rim. Annika Hoytinga slings this way downtown. Pass is low, stolen by Kyra Gray. She'll spin in, now lose the ball, picked up by Jane Cucci. Grant underneath the Cucci. Cucci wide open all day. No good. Annika Hoytinga with the rebound, tries to go up for the shot. Finds a lot of contact and a foul and a couple more free throws. First free throw is good. McBain looking to make it a 20-point lead with this second free throw. Make it their biggest lead of the night, or add to their biggest lead of the night. Finds the second free throw. Your score, 48-28. Minute 15 to go in the third quarter. Bell takes this one out. Driving in, lots of contact, both Hoytinga twins. Now Teat, the three, no good. Rebounded by Roosevelt. Peyton Grant over to Annika Hoytinga, the layup, no go. Roosevelt fighting for the rebound, ends up in the hands of Elder. Elder over to Teat. Moves over left. Now Bell. Ball's poked out by Hoytinga. Can't keep it in bounds. The senior going to pass this one in. Goes to Elder. Back to Teat. Gets to Elder. Elder from the corner drives in. Tries to pass it out. Slings out of bounds. Another turnover from the Wildcats. Cucci going to pass this one in. 12.2 seconds for McBain. Up by 20. Peyton Grant finds Roosevelt. Roosevelt mid-range, no go. Hoytinga gets the rebound, shoots it up, whistle blows. In the air.
Looks like she'll get two before the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So everyone else is taking a break. She'll get to shoot.
After these two free throws, that's going to wrap up our third quarter. McBain with a either 20 to 22 point lead, somewhere in that range after the free throws. It'll be at least 21.
We'll see if it'll be 22.
Thought this game would be a little closer coming in here to McBain. Obviously the home advantage, also Evart coming off a day where they didn't have school, so might be a little less awake than this Rambler team. Second free throw, no good. So your score for the third quarter, 49-28.
High Flow Performance is a locally owned automotive shop located 1 mile north of McBain on M66. specializing in manufacturing Corvette and muscle car exhaust systems, metal fabrication, automotive repair, and tire installation. They work on a lot of custom high-end car builds as well as daily drivers, replacing factory mufflers, flex pipes, and brakes. Other capabilities are plasma cutting services, press brake bending, tube bending, and hydraulic press work. Stop in for a free quote or diagnostic code reading. You can visit them at 9200 South Morey Road in McBain. Contact them at 231-825-0155 or visit their website at highflowperformance.com.
We're back here in McBain. Ramblers lead big, have 8 minutes to run out in this one. JV boys winning 47-31 with 3 minutes left. If you're interested in a score update,
thank you.
Here in this fourth quarter, Ramblers, it was Evart was in control of the first quarter. They had the lead. I think at one point it was about 5 points.
They just puttered out after that.
Then towards the end of the quarter, Ramblers came back with a quick 5 points, got a 1 point lead. And ever since then, Evart hasn't found the lead back. It's going to be hard to find now. Cucci with a long three, no good. Hoytinga gets the rebound. Schill mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Teat. Goes to Smith. Smith to Bell. Bell goes to Teat. Teat looking for something, goes to Smith. Smith, this one's floated up into the hands of Cucci. Now way over to a wide open Blood. Stops the fake. Is masterful from the senior.
What a move.
Fair Gray over to Smith. Smith, trouble with the ball, gets called for a travel. Quincy Gray back into the game. Cucci gonna pass this one in, goes over to Grant. Ashlyn Hoytinga over to Blood. Blood loses the ball. Luckily, Ridgway is right there. Now Grant over to Cucci. Now Blood. Rambler's gonna keep the opportunity to drain this clock. Michaela Blood shoots for two, finds her own rebound. Now Hoytinga trying to put this one away. Will do so. Puts her total at 20 for the night. Over to Quincy Gray from the corner. No good. Cucci looking for the rebound.
Steps out of bounds.
Substitutions for McBain, Annika Hoytinga, and Michaela Van Pullen into the game. Elder gonna pass this one in. Goes underneath. Gray shoots this one up. Whistle blows. Foul in the air. First free throw, no good. Second try for the senior. This one goes through. 53-29, Ramblers leading by 24. Peyton Grant takes it out, goes over to Cucci. Over to Annika Hoytinga, now Ashlyn Hoytinga. Over to Van Pullen. Back to Annika Hoytinga. Drives in, feeds it to her sister, wide open, in and out.
Ooh.
Annika Hoytinga gets the rebound. It's blocked out by a Wildcat. Ball goes over to Kyra Gray. Goes over, now Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray kicks out, ball's on the ground. Ashlyn Hoytinga falls on it, tries to kick it out, and a whistle blows. I think it's a foul on a Wildcat. It was foul on Kyra Gray. Her second. No players on either team in much foul trouble. Kira Elder with 3, as well as
both teams playing smart then.
And Poland has 3. Peyton Grant takes this one out, goes over to Ashlyn Hoytinga. Now Roosevelt, Annika Hoytinga. Drives in, stops, tries to shoot it up, doesn't get much air under it. Whistle blows, hard fall. Player able to get up. We'll take a break here, look at our JV game. 51-33, minute 17 to go. JV boys gonna stay undefeated as they close that one out, as well as this varsity girls team, more importantly, should be able to close this one out against the Wildcats. Obviously, anything can happen in the sport of basketball, but pretty hard to come up on a 24-point lead. Okay, I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Maybe. It all depends.
Ashlyn Hoytinga tries to get it to Roosevelt, jumps up for it through her hands, whistle blows. Fouls on Teat. Roosevelt gonna pass this one in. Goes to Hoytinga, now underneath, Roosevelt, that one's blocked by Gray. Foul gets called. Foul is in the air. Roosevelt gets a couple free throws. First free throw, no good. Second try goes through. Makes it a 25-point lead for McBain. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Goes to Elder. Over to Teat. Teat loses the ball. I think it was knocked out by Hoytinga. So Kyra Gray going to pass another one in. 4:25 to go. Trying to get it to Elder. She'll have to chase it down to her backcourt and pick it up. Bell with it. Goes to Elder. Elder moves right. Over to Heinisch. The 3 is off the glass into the basket. Peyton Grant takes it out. Gets it over to Annika Hoytinga. Finds Roosevelt in the paint. Spins out, shoots this one up, no good. Rebounded by Heinisch. Given over to Kyra Gray. Now way over to Elder. Elder in the paint, blocked by Roosevelt. Peyton Grant over to Van Polen. And Poland feeds it to Hoytinga. Shot no good. Ball is on the ground and they're just fighting for it. Should be a jump ball. I think it will favor. Waiting for it. I think it's going to favor the Wildcats. Jane Cucci and Adeline Ridgway into the game. Jump ball will go to the Wildcats. They'll throw this one in with 3:18 to go. Teat with it. Moves right. Spins in, kicks it out. Elder, the three, no go. Rebounded by Grant. Goes over to Cucci. Back to Grant. Ridgway. Ramblers going to continue to drain some clock here. Annika Hoydinga fires a three. No good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell drives in. Finds Heinisch. Good pass. That one's slapped out of bounds by a Rambler. Substitutions, Michaela Blood and Michaela Van Pullen. Kyra Gray passes this one in, goes over to Cataldo. Now Gray moves out of the corner, goes over to Teat. Drives in, out to Heinisch. The mid-range floater, no good. Rebounded by Van Pullen. Van Pullen bringing it down. Now gonna slow up over to Peyton Grant. Cucci, the long three, doesn't go. Rebound by Cataldo. Tyler Gray over to Teat, the three, no go. Grant gets the rebound. Way downtown to Blood, rolling in, floats this one up, no good. Van Pullen can't find the putback, gets her own rebound, and gets a foul called. I believe that was the fourth foul on the Wildcats in the quarter. Yep, Annika Hoydinga back into the game. Van Pullen gonna pass this one in. Hoydinga shoots this one up. Can't find it, gets a rebound, and a whistle blows. Should be on the Wildcats and free throws for the sophomore. First free throw goes through. Second try. This one doesn't go through. Teat falls on the rebound. Hangs on for dear life. Gets a jump ball. And the jump ball goes to the Ramblers. Van Pullen going to pass this one in. Goes to Hoydinga. Hoydinga looking for something. Goes to Blood. Minute to go. Way over to Ridgway. Shoots the mid-range. No good. Gets a hand on the arm. Foul called. So more free throws for the Ramblers. Just under a minute to go. First one, no good. Second try goes through.
The time will be the exact same as the score there for a second. That was pretty cool.
All right. That's great. Kyra Gray takes this one out. Goes over to Teat. Now Heinisch. Just under 40 seconds to go. Elder trying to keep this one in bounds. Blood falls on it. Another jump ball. Elder passing this one in. Goes over to Gray. Gray to Teat. She'll drive in. Loses the ball out of bounds. 23 seconds to go. So, 56-32, your current score. Final score will be something around that range with just 23 seconds to work with. Wildcats might try to make it look a little more respectable. Ramblers won't make it easy. Cataldo, 10 seconds to go. Gets it to Elder, floats this one up, no good. And that'll wrap up our first game here in McBain. The Ramblers go on to, the Lady Ramblers go on to 6-0 on the season with a dominant win over the now 5-1 Evart Wildcats. Your final score, 56-32. I was Grant Tripp, joined here by Landon Isinga. Thank you for tuning in, and get ready for the boys varsity matchup in about half an hour.